Should you invest in a REIT? This is a question I get all the time. An REIT, a real estate investment trust. The answer is no, you shouldn't be. You should learn how to build wealth and create financial freedom in real estate directly. A REIT is essentially a stock. What they're doing is they're buying a whole bunch of real estate, packaging it as a stock, as a tradable security, and listing it on some exchange, right? The New York Stock Exchange or whatever exchange they're listed on. What's happening is they're making the real money and they're just passing down maybe a 7 or 8% return to the investors. That's exactly the problem with Wall Street, is that they control the money, and what happens is they know how to invest in stuff, and then they make the lion's share of the profit, and then they give their investors who provided the money a small return. And prior to about 2016, there was really no alternative in terms of taking money and directly investing it into investments. It always had to go through Wall Street, and they were making the money. That's why it's Wall Street. That's why these guys are making so much money. But now what's happening is there's direct investments like our real estate fund, where we're cutting out Wall Street. You can invest directly with us as a real estate developer. We're making money obviously as well, but we're giving you a much higher return, probably most likely double what Wall Street can give you. Imagine that. Double. Imagine what that would do to your retirement income or your retirement savings over a 20-year time frame. It's crazy. So if you say on average Wall Street can give you about 7%, again, that's historical averages. You don't know. It could be higher, lower. It could be negative. You just don't know with Wall Street. That's one of the problems. In our fund, we give you a 15% preferred return. So again, you're getting a return that's double on average of what you're getting with Wall Street. And you know your return in our situation. It's not going to be 18%. It's not going to be 10%. We're going to give you a 15% preferred return. And again, if you're interested in that, check out the link in the description below. It'll take you to a webinar. You can get all the information you want about our fund. But the answer is don't invest in REITs. Just because it has the word real estate in it doesn't mean that's what you should be doing. If you really want to be involved with real estate, decide if you want to be completely passive, completely active, or somewhere in the middle. And once you decide that, then educate yourself in that direction, and then you can start doing it. You can be completely active like I do, where I do this full time every day. This is my job. You can be somewhere in the middle where you buy some properties, kind of hold them for the long term, maybe do short-term rentals, things like that. So you're still involved with real estate, but you're not doing it on a 100% basis every day. Or you can be completely passive, as I mentioned earlier, and invest in our fund, where basically you give us the money, we do all the work, and we give you a return when the project is done. In fact, we just closed out a project a few months ago, and that's exactly what we did with all the investors in that project. So the short answer is no, but hopefully I gave you some very important details here of why it's not good to invest in the standard Wall Street instruments that they provide, because they're the ones making money, not you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video and make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any important content that I put out on a regular basis.